All right, you guys. So today we're going to get a look at the Star Wars 3.75 latest wave of figures, Force Link 2.0. Of course, we have the Solo figures from the Solo movie here. Also included in this particular line is going to be your Mud Trooper as well. And then also included in this wave is going to be your Imperial Guard, which is included in this particular wave. Now, also missing from this particular wave is going to be our Pike figure from the Pike Syndicate. I believe the name of the figure is Quay. All right, you guys, and we got everybody out of their box, and really, really cool. Very actually impressed with the majority of these figures. Right, guys, so getting you a closer look at our L337 figure. Again, not my favorite figure in this particular wave, but not a bad figure. Especially, again, her significance to the story is that she is Lando's original counterpart, and she is actually a part of the Falcon. She is actually the brain of the Falcon. She has a lot of nice detail, as you guys can see, for the 3 1/4 size or 3.75 size, guys. So that is really cool. Again, you have articulation in the head where you can move the head around a little bit in different positions. The arms do swing back and forth, as do the legs. No articulation in the knees, obviously, or in the feet, or even in the hands area with this particular figure. So not a lot of articulation, but still a cool figure to have nonetheless, guys. So really, really cool. And then, of course, next up we have Rio. Really, really cool figure with the additional limbs. You just get a little bit more to do with this figure, a little bit more posability with this figure. So really, really awesome job with this figure. Very awesome figure. You have a holster that comes with this figure. He can put 2 hands on his weapon if you want him to. So that is absolutely awesome, especially coming from a 5 POA figure. So really, really cool figure here, guys. And then also with Rio, you do get the additional twist in the hands there. So you have that additional feature with all of the limbs on this figure, which is really, really awesome. So that just makes it that much better of a 5 POA figure. So really, really cool figure, and probably my favorite figure out of this particular wave of figures, guys, and probably overall. All right, guys, and then getting you guys a look at Val. Very nice figure, nice detail, just as we got on the 6-inch scale figure. I don't know if we got this hook in the back for Val right there, which I believe she used to, that was her toe line, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But that's really cool. Nice little additional detail there. I don't know if we got that hook in the 6-inch line, the Black Series 6-inch line. But really cool. Very, very awesome figure. The likeness is not as impressive as it was with the 6-inch scale, but it's still good enough for this particular scale. It does the job. So very impressive figure. Nice detail all the way around. So really, really cool. And then last but not to be least is going to be our Tobias Beckett figure. Really cool figure. Just as cool as its 6-inch counterpart. Love the look. He has that gunslinger look. 2 weapons that he holds very, very well. Very, very nicely. You get the twist in the wrist, the additional twist in the wrist, in addition to the other 5 POA movements up and down with the arms and whatnot. So you do get the additional twist in the wrist. So if you need to, if you want to have him do the side gun pose, you can have him do that as well. But really cool figure. So we're going to get a look at all of those figures with our 2.0 2.0 Force Link, guys. All right, you guys. So we're going to start out with my man Rio right here. So let's see what Rio is going to say for us.
Are we sure about this? Remember, it could always be worse. And usually is. You can count on me.
So I was hoping to get some weapon sounds from the figure. I don't know if the weapon sounds haven't been loaded, but I was not able to get any weapon sounds. But we did get a couple of phrases from the figure, so really cool stuff. Again, one of the weakest features of this particular line of figure is the Force Link 2.0, simply because it just doesn't work exactly how it's supposed to. But it does deliver somewhat what it does promise. All right, guys, and now let's get a listen to Val.
Here comes a world of hurt. You're asking for it. Incoming enemy troops. Let's give him a good thumping.
So there is our Val right there. Again, I wasn't able to get the weapon sounds, but we did get a couple of phrases from the film, from the character. Really, really cool stuff. All right, you guys, and we're going to get a listen to Tobias Beckett. So, guys, let's get a listen to Tobias Beckett.
I have one rule. Do not improvise. Assume everyone will betray you. You'll never be disappointed. There's a lesson to be learned here. You gotta learn to think 5 moves ahead.
So yeah, guys, once again, no weapons, but a few phrases from the figure. So really, really cool. You know, it's unfortunate that you don't have the weapon sounds, but you don't really need the weapon sounds when you always have your pew, pew, pew. All right, you guys, and we have L337. Let's get a listen.
You're beginning to agitate my servos. Don't just blindly follow the program. Execute a little free will.
So really cool stuff there. Obviously, she would only give you phrases. I don't think she ever used a blaster, so no problem in regards to any weapon sounds. But really cool stuff with the mechanical voice there. So nice stuff from this figure. And then, of course, guys, we also have the Imperial Guard that is also a part of this particular wave. Not necessarily a part of Solo, but we want to see what he has to say, so let's go ahead.
Firmware update required.
Oh.
Firmware update required. Firmware update required. Firmware update required. Firmware update required.
And unfortunately, they haven't given us any of the, they haven't updated the Force Link with any of the sound effects for the Imperial Guard, so that is very unfortunate, guys. But there is a look at the latest version of this figure. Obviously, there have been several different versions of this particular figure. Just to get a look at it, guys. Get him a little exposure here, since we have him out of the package. Really cool looking. He has his weapon. And he is a full-bodied figure underneath, guys. And let me get out of the way of the light if I can. But he is a full-bodied figure, guys, on the inside. But again, he is 5 POA articulation. So no bend in the knees, elbows, any of that. Just back and forth with the arms and legs. And then, of course, one of the other figures that is available in the single pack of figures is your Mud Trooper. I was able to get one in the Target exclusive Trooper pack. Comes with this particular Trooper, and it also comes with the Solo version of the Mud Trooper as well, and that you see in the background there. But let's get a listen, and I did review this figure, but let's get a listen again anyway to this figure.
Troopers, to me! For the glory of the Empire, prepare to engage!
So there is your Mud Trooper. Very, very cool figure for the 3.75 scale of figures. Really, really awesome.
Let's get this done. I'm on a schedule. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've got to find a way out of here.
And then, of course, guys, we have our Han Solo Mud Trooper as well. Has the mask that is removable. You can put it back on to cover the face. which is cool. He is also, this was available in the Trooper pack as well. Giving you guys a look at the figure with the mask covered over it to conceal the fact that that is Solo, which makes it cool because if you want to just add an additional trooper without it being identified as a main character like Han Solo, you can just put the goggles and mask over it and add it with your trooper build. So really, really cool.
Han Solo reporting for duty. Weapons locked and loaded. Come on, let's get moving.
All right, you guys, and there you have it. The newest addition to the Solo 3.755 POA figure line. Rio, Val, Tobias Beckett, L337, and our Imperial Guard back there. But again, a very impressive line. Also the Mud Trooper as well. That pilot is a custom. It is not an official production. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Put those comments down below. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost. May the Force be with you always.